Parachute destroyed due to... You've got to be kidding me. Okay. Right-click, pin, because we need this. Take data. Weep. And then I should be able to parachute down. Hello everyone, I was not expecting to have to do the intro right now. So hello everyone, Ultimate Steve here. Welcome to episode 3 of the Black Hole System Science Mode. I'm going to deploy the parachute here. So time warp and parachutes do not really go well together. Again, another thing I've been spoiled with Kerbal 2, because physics warp and parachutes have been behaving marvelously for me in Kerbal 2 so far. So coming back to Kerbal 1, it's a little bit of a shock. Bloop. And Bob has successfully touched down on the surface of life. And we should now have enough science to unlock Ion Engine. So that was just Angzar 5. That was just one of my typical get materials-based science from everywhere in the atmosphere and all the high space vehicles that you see in pretty much every one of my series at some point or another. And that does mean we now have enough science to unlock ion propulsion, which unlocks the entire system to us. So let's see, where exactly can we go? Because I haven't actually zoomed out. So we've flown by Stone. It's pretty easy to land on, and it looks pretty cool. Obviously, our homeworld is life. We didn't land. We didn't land on Blue. It's basically a blue one, and then we've got Deal over here, which is like a Tylo, basically. So fun to land on, but do we need to, given however many bodies we have to get through in our attention span? So this is the system. There's 3 stars and a bunch of inner planets orbiting the black hole. Now the inner planets, those are the things that have extreme delta V's. So we've got around. Okay, this is our planet. We are orbiting a star called CLA. Is a Clara. Clara, that's a cool name for a star. Clara A, and it's a binary system with Clara B. Interesting. So there might be other things around Clara B that we don't have, but we've got. I think it's fine to at least preview the system map this way. Like, there's no way I'm going to get there without knowing what they are. So then we've got Naphtha. I think that means something. I don't remember what it means. Naphtha. I remember it's a material of some sort. Hold on, I'm going to Google what is naphtha. It's a fuel. It's a highly flammable liquid hydrocarbon mixture. So that might be a lava world, a hydrocarbon world, something like that. So either way, I'm not entirely sure what the delta V's will be between these planets, but it is, we're at the point where we can definitely send an ion probe, or even an ion crewed mission out to check there. Now, we're not playing with KSP Interstellar, so ions are still great, ions are still amazing. The main thing that we have right now that we need to deal with, what's it called? Because it needs a crew, it needs science, so it can't be super light. I want to talk a bit about ions in Kerbal 1 versus Kerbal 2, but I'll do that while we're flying, so I have something to talk about while we're flying, so I'll get back to you when we have this craft built. Okay, so newsflash, I forgot that we still only have the really basic solar panel, so we're going to do some more science, and hopefully this is enough to unlock the better solar panels. Oh, that's the wrong button. That was a little bit close for comfort, but we made it. It's still not enough science. What am I going to do? Well, I've got good news. There's at least one place we don't have any science from yet. That's right. We're going straight into Athena. Now in Kerbal 1, I'm sorry, in Kerbal 2, that would have absolutely killed this thing because it doesn't have any heat shielding. But I'm definitely liking... Yeah, Kerbal 2's atmosphere is... I'm not entirely sure if I like it or not. Like, it's a bit much. But I guess it's to account for just how bad Kerbal 1 was at, like, making you do thermal considerations. Because, like, really only... You didn't even have to at Kerbin for, like, 95% of the time. Where's the atmosphere on this star? 225. Okay. Actually, that's a good point. I am not on the sunny side. I'm just wondering, do I have enough delta V to circularize here? Probably not, but maybe. So I can land on the sunny side. Because I would very much love to land on the sunny side. I also do need to land where I have line of sight to Kerbin. Sorry, not Kerbin, life. I think I might actually be able to do it. Yep, I did it. So not as much delta V. I mean, I could probably also have swung by stone and maybe landed there too, but I didn't think of it in time. So let's just get some time warp until we have life on the day side that acts as a relay. And let's retrograde down to an even lower orbit on this side. And the atmosphere was 250, right? No, it's 225. Okay. We still have a decent amount of room. And that is right above the atmosphere, so we can just really just drop in now. All right. So we are very close to... I probably should have looked at... Oh, I love that haze. That atmospheric haze is quite the thing. It's quite the sight to see. And of course, there's the rings. And there's home up there. And the black hole is presumably somewhere in the sky, and maybe on the other side of the planet. Probably can't see it right now. I did not bring solar panels. I don't have enough energy to transmit this stuff. Okay. What do I have energy to transmit? Can I even see? I didn't set action groups for this, so barometer. That is 60 science. That's pretty much all we need. Come on, no. I don't even get the science for that. Okay, well, let's see how forgiving the atmosphere is, at least, because, yeah, this is a bit of a failure. Can we at least make it through the atmosphere? Because this is... I'm not expecting this to be a very forgiving atmosphere. Especially since I have the doors open. But we're doing the basic design work. It's just that I forgot solar panels. Okay, yeah, we totally can. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wonderful. Now, how long are we going to take to like... I mean, I have advanced physics warp, so I should be fine. I was considering reverting, but it should be fine. It should be an acceptable amount of time to wait for this to crash into the... not the surface, but get to a point where it just dies. I forgot, I might have even turned part pressure limits on, so I might die even sooner. And there we are, dead. You know what? I'm also going to add a drogue chute here, so we can charge its batteries in the atmosphere, in case we need to do that, like in case we need a little bit more to get the science. I'll get a little more time. Let's, I mean, it's not realistic for this to be blocking the antenna, but we don't really have any other options here. And then let's stick some stuff on the side for the good measure, and strut this up so we can actually time warp, because that was a bit of a painful ascent, not being able to time warp. It's way too many struts, but I don't care. Nope, that was still not enough struts. Like, what gives? I have so many struts there. Due to the botched ascent, it doesn't look like we're going to have the luxury of being in a perfectly circular orbit, but we're close enough. So now that's good enough. Let's go retrograde and descend into Athena again, but with batteries this time, with solar panels, like with electrical stuff this time. Okay, let's decouple that. Not the heat shield. Please no, not the heat shield. I should be able to actually do some of this science now and transmit it, but I'm not entirely sure how much of the science I will be able to transmit. Except hydrogen, helium, water vapor is very abundant here. Class 2 gas giant, okay. Data size 200 MITs. I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna turn this to allow partial, just because I'm not entirely sure this is gonna work. I'm gonna close this in case we run out of. Yeah, we're gonna definitely run out of. But it should be fine because we should get solar power when this thing tips over. So it should be fine. It's just that, wait, hold on. We may not be able to get the... Okay. So we may not get the other two science experiments in the upper atmosphere. But it'll be fine. We already have enough science. Anyway, this is just for funsies at this point. No, I love those textures. Something's overheating. I'm not entirely sure what. But something is definitely overheating. Thermal. Critical part. Critical part. Service bay. That's like the one thing we absolutely need to not explode. and it's gonna explode. So we might not get any science from the atmosphere at all. I love this game. Okay, so it's gonna be really close, and I don't want to time warp this. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be fine. We're still flying high. And we should be getting electricity back in like a second here. There we are. Since I know it's going to be a bit, I'm going to deploy the chute. Because it is going to be a bit. And I don't know how much time we're going to be able to get for the other science. At 28%. So at what rate are we transmitting this? Like how close is it going to be? We are flying low now, so we're definitely not getting upper atmosphere science at this point. 30%. Okay, turn this off. Stop transmitting. Yeah. Let's just, at this point, there's no way we're going to return a full batch of that home. So we're just going to do the smaller science experiments low in the atmosphere. So let's make sure I have them right-clicked. Which is another thing I pressure about Kerbal too. You don't have to right-click everything individually. And even if you did, you have the part manager. Which is like the one good thing about the part manager. But, you know, it's still a good thing. So let's just wait until we have like 200 or so electric charge stored up. If we're going to get 200. I think, yeah, we're definitely going to get 200 before it's time. So we got 140, 150. Oh, okay. That's not even... Okay, I'm going to point this directly at the sun and keep SAS on. So we get a maximum charging rate. Or at least reasonably close to the sun. Okay, 200. So that should be enough for at least the thermometer. Let's see how much we get with the thermometer. Oh, that was barely enough for the thermometer. So we're going to like 300 for the barometer. Okay, hold on. Log temperature. That was 8 mits. How much is the barometer? 12 mits. So we're going to need at least 300 for that. And this is 10 mits, so we're going to need 250. So we need like 550 more electric charge in the next 10 kilometers. I suppose I can extend it a little bit by increasing the altitude of this to 5,000. But I'm not entirely sure how much that's going to help. Because we're this far in the atmosphere. The clouds are also obscuring a decent amount of the electric charge that we're going to get. So it's not going to be that much. Is that an eclipse from one of the moons? Yes, it is. It looks so ominous. Okay, it looks like we're probably not going to get the thermometer. But we can get the mystery goo. And is the mystery goo even worth more? Sorry, the mystery goo... the atmospheric pressure scan is worth way more than the mystery goo. But we're not going to have the opportunity because we only have a couple of seconds left. We need to get to 250. 20 and 30. Okay. We're not going to have enough time. Observe mystery goo. Transmit. Transmit. And then allow partial. No, oh, I fat fingered it. It returned the data. Okay, we didn't get any from that at all. That's stupid. Okay, allow partial should be the default. Change my mind. Like, why is require complete even in there? Okay, so everything after the very first science experiments was kind of pointless, but all I care about is that we got enough science to unlock this very important node with the solar panels in it. That was probably enough science hunting for its own episode entirely, so thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, we did not get out of the system this episode, but we did get enough science to get out of the system, so thank you for watching. I would say Ultimate Steve out right now, but I'm going to see if there's anything. Yes, I can finally get precision propulsion and advanced construction, so thank you guys for watching. Ultimate Steve out.